For all your orders on this one. As we wrap up our midnight hour, we are heading over to 1 a.m. Well, just this past week, or 2 weeks ago now, I was lucky enough to be in Las Vegas for the Consumer Electronics Show, where all the latest and greatest amazing gadgets and gizmos are revealed to the world. And one stand, one booth that continued to have extraordinary, and I mean amazing, crowds around it was the EcoFlow booth. EcoFlow is a company that has pioneered and innovated the world of power stations, new world gas generators. When you think of a gas generator, you think of something that's big, that's heavy, that's noisy. You're gonna put gas in it, maybe it's propane, but you certainly can't bring it inside. Well, gas generators are now really becoming a thing of the past. The new way is this way. This is the most advanced power station that we do on hsn.com and HSN television. It is not powered by gasoline or propane. This is something that is easy to use, user-friendly. I can actually power 15 devices at once, and I mean your full-size refrigerator, the TV, the laptop, the microwave, the CPAP machine, the nebulizer. This is an amazing power station that anyone in America can own in an apartment, in a townhouse, in a bigger home, in a smaller home, it doesn't matter. Tonight we're doing an offer, obviously with all the emergencies and all the natural disasters and the winter storms and all the things that seemingly are always around us. We have to be prepared, we have to have a plan. The offer we have tonight on the brand new Delta 2 Max is, well, the Delta 2 Max by itself, normally $18.99, we're at $13.99, or you can order the bundle, which includes the power strip, which is down here, which means you can plug in more things. It even has surge protection, and the solar panel. This is a $730 saving. It's normally $2,279. You get the bundle for $1,549. Why do I want the solar panel? Because if you had a gas generator and you ran out of gas, what do? Well, we're out of luck. With this, I can go outside, and now with the rays of the sun, I can harness the sun's energy to replenish it for free forever, for free forever. We are really proud of this relationship and partnership with EcoFlow. We helped launch EcoFlow several years ago, and they are #1. Voice and expert of EcoFlow is our dear friend, Mr. Justin Hyatt. I love spending time with Justin. Justin, you were in Vegas with me there with EcoFlow. Justin, EcoFlow has really taken prime position in the world today as the true innovator in this technology.
It has, and I want to clarify, we were there working, okay?
Yes, I forgot to say that bit.
You know, it is exciting to be able to go there. We do go to work, and it's amazing because we get to have dinner with everybody. We get to have these really just great meetings with everybody, see what all the future products are, and we've built an unbelievable relationship with EcoFlow over not just a year or 2 years. I can't believe it's been probably 5 or 6 years since we launched EcoFlow in this building, and at that time, we could power about 80% of your home appliances. Then the exciting thing was, again, through innovation, we could do about 90%. Then, at some point, we were able to do 99% of your home appliances. Now, a product that you're looking at is the Delta Max 2. Now, the Delta Max 2 is the second iteration. We talk about innovation. EcoFlow is the #1 in this whole category, as Adam was saying. You have gas, you've got propane. What about the other one? That's EcoFlow. It's a solar generator, it's a power station, and this one right here just so happens to have the safest battery system inside of it that we've ever done. It's not lithium ion, it's lithium iron phosphate. When you look at anything that is home backup power, that's storing home backup power, it's lithium iron phosphate. You know what that means? At an average, this battery that's inside here is going to last you 4 times longer, and in our first iteration, we couldn't say that. In the second one, this one, we can. 4 times longer, and in the average in the market, 6 times longer, meaning you can basically charge this once a day, every day for 10 years before the battery charges from 0 to 80%. That's 10 years. And what that also means to you is it's going to charge faster, it's going to last longer, it's going to be lighter weight, and it comes with a 5-year warranty. And when we just kind of talk and break it down just to the basics, it's so easy. When we talk about alternatives, it's not something that's harder. It's something that's made your life even easier. One touch of a button to turn this on. What do you have in your home? This isn't going to power 80%, not 90%, but 99% of your home. This is true right here, home backup power. And I want you to see all the different things really quickly before we show you real time. We're talking, yeah, simple things like lights and your fan, but what about medical devices? Do you have any? Do you need them? A CPAP machine, a nebulizer, an oxygen machine, a dialysis machine? These aren't things that we just talk about. These are things that you, the real people in the real world who need those things, you come in, you leave reviews about. And not just anywhere in the ethosphere of the internet, right here at HSN, and yeah, all the other electronics. How about charging up an electric vehicle? What a great tie-in, because that's exactly what the #1 brand in the world when it comes to electric vehicles, you know what they use? They use LiFePO batteries. That's the same battery system that you're gonna have right here in your Delta Max 2. What about hot plates, electric griddles, air fryers, all of these different things we're going to show you in real time, and we're going to be able to do it in the studio. You know why? Because it doesn't need gas, meaning we can run it indoors. But what if you need to go off-site? What if maybe your home is off-site and there's a down limb and you need to get work done? How are you going to do it? Well, now you can grab the circular saw, you can grab those electric power tools and use this because it's going to power 99% of your home appliances. Okay. I said we're going to do it real time, right? There's no pull crank, there's no gas, there's no maintenance. That means there's no fear of running it indoors. So when it's 30 below outside, I don't have to go outside. But when that thunder and lightning hits, one touch of a button right here, my lamp's going to turn on. Lights still flicker, that's no problem. You know what I'm going to do? I don't have to feel that just gut-wrenching feeling in my stomach because we said to ourselves, well, you know, we saw that bald guy on HSN, and we thought maybe we should make a plan. Well, you know what? Right here in 2 seconds, I'm going to plug my full-size refrigerator in, and now my refrigerator's going to run. That means all the food that we had, maybe we prepared, maybe we didn't because we didn't know, just like real life happens. We're not sure exactly when the power is going to go out. We don't know when those storms are going to be forecasted, but that's why we say the best time to prepare is now. Plugged it in at 28 watts, 29 watts. We're showing right here in real time 30, by the way, that's not 34 minutes, that's 34 hours that you can run your refrigerator, but it's not just about keeping all the food cool. It's not just about if you were picking up anything with a TS and you saw that refrigerator that they had in the other studio just stacked full of food, and we know the price of food continues to go up. What about cooking that food? I'm gonna walk over here to the other side. Now, not only can you keep that food cool, now you can actually go over here to your microwave and say, hey, you want to have hot food? You want to cook your food? This can run up to 3,400 watts. So right now it's showing me 1,700 watts of power. A little over an hour, I can run my microwave for about an hour and a half. But it expands from there, it grows from there. This is just a tidbit. We wanted to just really show you right off the bat the big things in your life that can happen right now. And then I'm going to walk into the other studio, meet Adam in the other studio, just to show you light, fan, microwave in 2 seconds inside your home.
I mean, you kind of see Justin do this, and it's that reality that Justin's sharing with us of, well, everything's fine until it isn't, right? You know the feeling when you're watching a TV show, it's late at night, and all of a sudden the power goes out, and you kind of sit there, and everything stops. So the hum of the refrigerator is gone. The hum of maybe the AC stops, and it's just silent. And you wait, and you think, well, how long is it going to be before the lights come back on again? And then after 10 minutes, 20 minutes, you get up, you look out the window, and the neighbor's house is plunged into darkness. The whole neighborhood's in darkness. And then maybe if hours go by, well, then you really start to panic. When you've got an EcoFlow, we're prepared. We've got a plan. We've got a plan. We can keep normality, because we can keep that refrigerator running so the food doesn't spoil. We can keep the TV on. We can keep our laptop running so we've got access to news. We can keep everything running as normal. Remember, 99% of household appliances can run on this EcoFlow. A lot of people, when we talk EcoFlow and talk to our wonderful customers, they say, if I'm gonna buy something like this, I want the power. I want the powerful version. And with the Delta Max Pro 2, you are really getting that is for sure. So with that being said, the bundle is the best seller. The bundle includes the solar panel and the added extra power strip as well. Why is that important? I can plug in more things. So that's a nice feature. The solar panel I will always favor, because when you think about it, the solar panel, prepares you for an emergency that is perhaps prolonged. It's all right if the power goes out for 20 minutes, but what if it's out for 20 days? This means you can harness the sun's energy and it will power your EcoFlow. I'll even go a step further. Even if you don't buy this tonight, always, always, always search out and seek out EcoFlow in the future if you ever decide to do it, because they are, and I'm going to use the word, best. They are the best. If you order it tonight, it is free shipping and handling. It is the only show of the day. We only have a couple hundred in the bundle available, which is the most popular, so it's the only show of today, and we are doing FlexPay. Just before I throw back to Justin to go through some more features, some more scenarios, this is one of those products that really favors FlexPay. We need this. It's not a luxury, it's a necessity for every home in America. FlexPay means I can pay 1/5 of the price and get it delivered right now, right? We needed it yesterday. With FlexPay, I can get it immediately. So FlexPay on the bundle is $310 free shipping. FlexPay without the bundle is $280, so very close. We even have VIP financing if you have the HSN credit card, and that brings the price down to as little as $77 and change. If you'd like to apply for an HSN card, you can certainly do that. If you get approved, you can start shopping immediately and start saving immediately. It's something new, it's something different. 5 years ago, Justin, this did not exist for the home user. You couldn't buy anything like this.
And 5 years ago, we said, man, I really wish something like this existed. You know, how many times did you sit there and you say, I live in an apartment, I live in a condo. What about me? What happens when I need some form of backup power? We didn't have anything like that. We just were at the mercy of waiting for the power grid to come back on, the power company to give us a text and say, by 2 o'clock, by 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock comes around, power still isn't there. I want to show this really quickly. We're not going to plug the refrigerator in, but I wanted to show you last hour when you were doing the Today Special. Do you know how much money? I can't even imagine how much food that you might have in your refrigerator right now. Every time I go to the grocery store, I'm shocked. I buy 10 things and it's like $200.
Yes.
It's insane. But when it comes to EcoFlow, what we do amazing. That's what comes back to just having an amazing relationship with the EcoFlow. We have the best value and a bundle that's exclusive that you're not going to find anywhere else. And again, when we talk about being able to just use this, that's the best part about it. It's one touch of a button. That's it. There's no pull crank. There's no maintenance. And I want to give a quick tour. I'm going to walk around the front because I want you to see this is exactly your whole experience right out of the box. You see this display? It tells you every bit of information that you need. Now, I'm going to explain it really quickly and I'll show you in real time. 99 representing your percentage. This is going to be your time. So anytime I plug something in, it's actually going to adjust. This is the wattage. We've got 2 fast charging USB-A for our phones, 2 regular USB-A for more phones and tablets. Any of your fast charging, your USB-C, 100 watt. And then as I spin this around, you're going to see even more ports than you probably have ever seen on any generator in your life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-prong individual AC outlets, including a DC adapter and 2 other smaller DC adapters right here. I don't know if you guys can see it. When you plug this in, I talked about the advantage of having this LiFePO lithium iron phosphate battery. That means it's going to charge faster. When I plug this into the wall, from 0 to 80% in an hour. With this Delta Max, the original one, it would be about an hour and a half. This is going to charge even faster. The other great thing about this is you're not just getting the AC wall out adapter, you're also getting, or it's really not even an adapter, it's just a plug. You're also getting the solar panel if you decide to, which we always recommend, 97% of you typically do. You can now plug it into the wall and have your solar charging it simultaneously so that you can charge it from 0 to 100% in a little over an hour if you had 1,000 watts of power. But we talk about power. You can plug in your refrigerator, your microwave, your fan, your light, your nebulizer, all of those different things without having to unplug. And I know we're showing you a bit of an example here in a second of just being able to have it plugged in all day, every day in your house. And you know, it's so funny. I was looking online at it. It was showing you examples of like, well, this runs at 30 decibels. And we talk at about 65 decibels, but then it said, leaves blowing is 20 decibels. It's like, okay, well, yeah, I guess, you know, if we have leaves blowing. But that just goes to show you when you use this every day, and you can, because if you live at home, of course you do, but if you work from home, you have your computer, your desktop, maybe you have that CPAP machine that's plugged in all the time at your home, right next to your bed. Well, you don't want something that's going to be running loud right by your bed. Now you can have something that's whisper quiet, and it's also going to act like an emergency backup power source. So as soon as you lose power, and this is plugged into the wall, and your CPAP machine is plugged into this, your Delta Max 2, in 30 milliseconds, it's going to automatically turn on and continue to power up whatever you got plugged in. We have the little Ninja right here. I'm just going to turn this on. It's going to say hello. Let's see if I can figure this out, because there you go. If we lose power, lighten a fan. By the way, without the air fryer on right now, lighten a fan 34 hours. 34 hours for just a light and a fan. I'm going to see if I can figure this out. Hit air broil. Why not? It's 450 degrees. It's going to start to run. Now it's going to say about 1 hour, 1.5 hours at about 1,730 watts. That means we're going to be able to cook our food. That's just a broil, right? It's already preset, so we know if we're broiling something, it's 10 minutes. You've got an hour and a half with your Ninja air fryer and your light and your fan simultaneously all together inside your house.
Yeah.
Not having to worry about, babe, it's 2 feet of snow. It's 3 feet of snow. Can somebody get more gas for the generator? No, this is going to live inside your home. And in a second, I know we have the extra battery. That means you can go from an hour and a half to 3 hours and beyond, because you can also connect 2 extra batteries to this as well.
In fact, Justin, not to kind of go rogue, but in a moment, could we just spend some time going through the extras that you can purchase? Because a lot of people will buy this tonight and have a system that can grow with them as their needs change. So this is just a wonderful, not only product, but brand that really engineers these products for you. Maybe you live alone at home in an apartment, or it's a big family of 4 in a 6,000 square foot home. It's something for absolutely everybody. But what is undeniable is that we need to be prepared. Whether it's winter storms or floods or hurricanes, there's always sadly something going on. If power goes out, then we lose the ability to do all the things that we would normally do. I mean, this studio is running on power. The lights, the cameras, if all the power goes out, all of a sudden you won't see me anymore. We're all dependent on power, and that's okay as long as we have a backup power plan. In the past, gas generators was something that were very intimidating, were very costly, certainly needed a lot of maintenance, were messy, fumes. I mean, there's a whole laundry list of things that we didn't love about traditional generators. This is 10 times better than those, and it costs less than those. We are obviously featuring the only presentation of the day, which is why I think we're perhaps so busy. This product specifically is the Delta 2 Max. This one gives you more power. I can plug in more things, and I can run 99% of my appliances. Some of the other EcoFlows are smaller. We can only run a few things and maybe smaller things. And I think with that in mind, that's the reason why so many people love this one, because they say, well, if I'm going to buy one, I want to get that really powerful version. With that in mind, the extra battery, I'll just head over there for a second as well. The extra battery is something we have on offer tonight. Normally it's $1,399 to $1,400. We're doing the extra battery for $899.